With that, it is my pleasure to introduce to you all the 20th men's basketball head coach at Duke University, Jon Scheyer.
So I don't want to break any tradition yet. Do I need to spell my last name? This is incredibly exciting. President Price, Kevin, Nina, thank you so much for this incredible opportunity. You know, Coach talked yesterday about the power of belief, and I won't take a moment for granted the belief that you've put in me. I am incredibly grateful and so thankful for this opportunity. This has been an indescribable 48 hours for me. It's been surreal. The amount of messages, texts, calls. It's a pretty cool moment. But all the messages, friends, family, former players, some who I haven't heard from in a while, which is terrific. And it's a reminder that I'm not up here alone today. You know, I'm incredibly thankful for all the people along the way who have supported and helped me on my journey to get to this point. Coach, I'm so thankful to you and Mickey. You know, when I was 16 years old, you came to my high school and you laid out a vision for me. And it went beyond just playing basketball here. And you told me that I was meant to do something special. I don't know if this is what you had in mind when you said that. If you did, you're really damn good. You're really damn good. But I have enjoyed every second that I've been here as a player and as a coach playing for you. Your family has treated me like family, and I love you all. This is going to be an incredible year, and by the way, I would be remiss if I didn't congratulate you both on your 52nd wedding anniversary. So congrats to you guys. But you did put your belief in me, put your belief in those guys over there as well. Even when we lost 4 in a row, my freshman year. Twice, by the way, which you mentioned the dark moments you had yesterday at times. I think you were referring to my freshman year. I felt responsible for that. But not many coaches would tell their team that they were going to win a national championship in the midst of a 4-game losing streak, and you did that. You spoke, we listened, we believed in you immediately, and we did amazing things together. Obviously, winning the national championship is a part of that. We've always said that making the decision to come to Duke is a lifetime decision. And I learned that firsthand when I graduated from Duke. We won the national championship my senior year. By the way, shout out to a couple of my former teammates back there, Lance Thomas, Brian Zubak, and Nolan Smith. I'm going to get to you later. Obviously, Gerald Henderson as well. That's my guy right there. I didn't see you back there. Well, yeah, we can give it up for G2. But we won the national championship, and that summer I was playing for the Miami Heat in Summer League. And LeBron James and Dwayne Wade probably do not know this, but I was planning on being their teammate that fall. And then the second game of Summer League, I had an injury to my eye. And instead of being teammates with LeBron, I was looking at life a little bit differently. And doctors were telling me that I may never play basketball again because the permanent vision loss that I had in my right eye. And I remember calling Coach. Coach called Terry Kim, who was on a flight the next day immediately to come to Chicago to make sure I got the best care I could possibly have. And if that's not an example of Duke being a lifetime decision, I don't know what is. And it set me on a path that has led me here to this point today. I was able to get into coaching at an incredibly early age, and the experience that I've had is unlike any other I could have possibly dreamed of. And that's what I wish for all players going forward. And, you know, one of the best gifts that you've given all of us, Coach, is each other. You know, I've been overwhelmed with the love, the emotion of our former players and our brotherhood these past couple days. And I didn't even know these guys were coming last night. I know the things that I'm saying about Coach, I can speak on behalf of all of our former players. We have an incredible pride in this program, in the blood, sweat, and tears that Nina mentioned that all of us have put into this. I do want to acknowledge two special members of the Brotherhood, and that's Chris Carrawell and Nolan Smith. Not only were both of them incredible players here, but I've been lucky to know them as great friends, incredible coaches, and I know all three of us cannot wait to make this last year for Coach an incredible one. I appreciate you both, big time. As I look back on what I'm most proud of in my career, it's the fact that I never missed a game or a practice as a player. And I would have never missed a game as a coach if it wasn't for my wife deciding she was going to go into labor early on January 29th, 2018. And by the way, I made it to the first half of the Notre Dame game. And she decided, or Noah decided, I guess, there was time. And so I am, that's a half of the game. Another moment was 2 years ago when we were playing at Syracuse, and some of you may remember this, and we were going to the game, and I felt a pain in my stomach, and soon enough, a few hours later, I woke up in a hospital in Syracuse. I had my appendix taken out. But I say all that because I do not expect this to be easy. I don't expect it to be easy. I don't expect to be given anything. We do not expect to be given anything. But I'm always going to show up. Always going to show up and do whatever it takes to succeed at the highest level here and with the standard that's been set at Duke. It's a privilege and an honor to do that. I realize how important of a time it is for our program, for this university. And I relish this opportunity. We're going to be relentless in our pursuit of championships and in representing this incredible university on and off the court. I am so lucky to be able to call Duke University my home. And I promise you, I'm going to cherish it every single day. As excited as I am about the future, my focus is on this upcoming season and making it the most special we possibly can. We have an amazing group of players, some who are here today somewhere. They're here somewhere. I don't know where they are. There you guys are. We can give it up for them too. I feel like they were dressed up a little bit more for coaches yesterday. I think they realize he controls the playing time still. But I appreciate you guys being here. And before I move on, I just want to thank my family. You know, my wife Marcelle, we've been on an incredible journey together, and I can't wait for this next chapter of our lives. You know, Nina, thanks, all of you, thanks for mentioning my son, Jed, and my daughter, Noah, wherever they are. I'm not sure they know what's going on right now, but hopefully at some point it hits them. My parents, Lori and Jim, Brooke and Ryan, Jen and Danny, I love you all. Thank you for the incredible support, the sacrifice throughout the years. And I just want to say, as important as anything in this, our players come first. You know, I am so proud of these guys back here. I'm proud of all of the players that have come through here in my last 8 years, the relationships, the moments. I think of, you know, Coach has talked about this, and it's true. You mentioned Joey Baker or Wendell Moore, and immediately moments pop in my head. A lot of you can probably guess what moments do, but it's also the moments off the court. And so I'm looking forward to the future, but my main purpose and goal right now is to be the best assistant coach I possibly can and to have an amazing year this year. So thank you all for being here, and I'm excited, and I hope you can tell how passionate I am about Duke, about this place. I'm looking forward to answering any questions. Thank you.
Jon, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have a number of questions in queue from our media that have gathered here, and we'll follow the same protocols we did yesterday. If you have a question, I'll call on you, and if we can use the mics and be ready in queue for the next question to move it along. And when you come up and ask a question, please introduce yourself, name and affiliation, and you may take your mask off when you do so. We'll start here on the right mic, C.L. Brown, followed by Brendan Marks.
All right, Jon, I'm going to ask you this question with Coach K standing behind me, so you have to let me know if he runs up on me. But have you thought a lot about what it's going to be like to have him still present here as you are the head coach, and just, you know, how much you may ask his advice, or, you know, we talk about the shadow that his legacy is cast. I mean, will that also be a shadow in terms of how you manage the team?
Well, it's no secret the amazing success that Coach has had here, and following him is incredible because of the foundation that's been laid. I know there's going to be expectations that come with that, and I think I knew that beforehand. I especially knew that after Jay Billis said it's the hardest job in the history of sport. So I appreciate Jay saying that. One of the best advice that Coach has ever given me, and I remember the exact moment actually. We were out to dinner. It's a long day of recruiting after Peace Jam, and we were just talking about life, about everything. And he shared some advice that he was given when he was young. And that was just to follow my instincts fully. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow my instincts. I'm secure in who I am. Coach K is one of one. He's one of a kind. And I would be unsuccessful if I tried to be him. Nobody can be Coach K. Now, with that said, I'm not stupid. If there's something that I can go to him and talk to about, I have the best resource in the history of college basketball that I could ever have. I'm going to go to him. Our relationship stands on its own. So I feel excited about it. I think it's an incredible advantage. I think it's an amazing thing for the university to have him here. And I'm frankly not worried about that at all.
Go Brendan, and then we'll go Jake Piazza.
Hey, Jon. Brendan Marks from The Athletic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm just sort of curious, for you, over the next year, what are going to be the most important things to sort of pick up on, I guess, while you're learning on the job, being able to have Coach there at all times? And also, what are the things to you that you think are important in announcing this now, making this public, in terms of continuing the succession that Coach talked about yesterday?
Well, I plan on taking advantage of the amazing opportunity that these 10 months present, right? And it's a unique situation. I think the thing that it does is it gives clarity, and clarity is helpful. Sometimes when something's unknown, your mind starts to wonder whether you're player, fans, staff, university, whatever it may be. And so now that there's clarity for our team, I think for everyone, we can focus on the task at hand, which is to win the whole damn thing this year and have the best season we possibly can. As far as looking to the future, clearly recruiting is as important of a thing as it is with our current team, and making sure they understand what the next step for them would entail. So I plan on having lots of conversations with everyone here, understanding how they view things. I don't think I have all the answers. I feel confident in my vision, but I also am going to look to others to help in that regard. Thanks.
That was a live press conference from Jon Scheyer, who will remain an assistant for one more season behind Mike Krzyzewski before then taking over in the 2022/23 season. Brandon, I don't know about you, but 33 years old, never been a head coach before, seemed pretty poised and confident there.
Yeah, you mentioned there it won't be easy. I mean, big shoes to fill there. You're talking about 5 national titles from Duke there, also multiple appearances in the Final Four. Coach K not leaving any type of stone unturned at the program, but he did mention it's not going to be easy. But he's had a chance to experience it as a player when he won in 2010 under Coach K, also on the bench in 2015, so he knows what it takes. And yesterday, Coach K actually mentioned that, look, I look to these guys on the bench sometimes. So the good thing, a unique situation is he has a chance to learn one last season under Coach K before he gets things going in April of 2022.
They got to bounce back. They did not have a great season last year. A chance to change that with Coach K. Again, his swan song for one more season. That's Brandon Baylor. I'm Tommy Trank.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.